Astronomers have been researching for many decades for objects from outside our solar system. However, it is in the moments of greatest desperation that the most surprising things happen. After years and years without news, something completely unexpected finally happened. Two objects made their appearance at the same time, attracting the attention of scientists and astronomers from all over the world who used the James Webb Telescope to dive into the investigations of these mysterious visitors. What are these two objects that appeared at the same time about? If you're interested in keeping up to date with news from the universe and its surroundings, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell. The first object to emerge from the vacuum of space was barely discernible through an observatory's telescope. After focusing the James Webb Space Telescope on this object, it was discovered that it had emerged in VEGA, a distant star, and traveled through space at an impressive 50,000 miles per hour and was 147 trillion miles away. Its shape was similar to that of a CIGAR, and it was 1,000 meters long. Although this dimension was not particularly large for a comet or asteroid, since it was believed that it might be one, it was necessary to assume that it was an asteroid or comet. It was speculated that this object might form in a spacecraft-like disk, and when it was finally detected, it had already passed close to our star, the Sun. It made an abrupt trajectory change and began accelerating in a different direction, a behavior that was certainly a departure from what would be considered normal for an asteroid or comet. And just when astronomers were thinking about assimilating the surprise and confusion caused by this unexpected visitor, another event took place. Gennady Borisov had the opportunity to observe an object moving across the sky before dawn. The sighting occurred from his own personal observatory in Orkney, Crimea, using a telescope he had built himself. From the first moment, Gennady recognized the peculiarity of what he was seeing, as his object was moving in a direction opposite to that of the comets that is normally inhabit the main asteroid belt surrounding the Sun. The question that remains is whether these interstellar visitors are of natural origin or whether they are the product of some form of artificial creation. To obtain answers, it would be necessary to undertake a journey to them and conduct closer investigations. The first interstellar traveler came from the VEGA star system and was given the name Hawaii, which in their language means explorer. VEGA, also known as a future North Star, is a bright star only 25 light years away from Earth. It is visible in the northern hemisphere sky during the summer months due to the slow roll of the Earth's axis, which gradually shift our perception of north to various stars. A millennia ago, VEGA was a pole star, and in about 12,000 years, it will regain that position. In early 2013, astronomers made the discovery of an asteroid belt surrounding VEGA, suggesting the presence of possible planets in the star system. Among the objects present, two regions were identified, an outer one populated by asteroids and an inner one with hotter space rocks. One of these objects was named OUMUAMUA. NASA had a window of only 11 days to observe OUMUAMUA, as it traveled at 3 times the speed of the Earth's orbit around the Sun. After that, the object was no longer detectable due to its small size and low luminosity. After entering our solar system and passing the Earth, it accelerated sharply to leave our system. During the follow-up of OUMUAMUA, it was anticipated that its orbit would have a hyperbolic shape, being influenced only by the gravitational force. However, something unusual was demonstrated, an additional acceleration that seemed to push it in addition to gravity, which defied expectations. When the cigar-shaped object was sighted, it had already passed close to the Sun and changed direction, turning abruptly. Scientists were troubled by two questions in particular. First, its enigmatic acceleration away from the Sun, and second, its peculiar shape. Despite NASA's effort, speculation abounded in scientific journals and media headlines. Although it was initially labeled as an asteroid and later as a comet, uncertainty persisted about its nature. In the midst of this uncertainty, LOEB, a Harvard astronomer, raised the bold possibility that it could be an artificial structure created by an intelligent entity. This suggestion resonated because the object changed the understanding of conventional physics, baffling the scientific community. After its close approach to the Sun, the object began to leave their solar system at an exceptionally high speed, approximately 95,000 kilometers per second, much faster than would be expected for a traditional comet. Instead of showing chaotic acceleration due to outgassing, its acceleration was smooth and steady, a behavior uncharacteristic of a comet. On October 7, 2017, OUMUAMUA headed towards the constellation PEGASUS, headed for an unknown destination. Although an image could not be captured due to limited technology at the time, its peculiar characteristics suggest a possible artificial origin, such as, for example, a craft with a light sail. Initially classified as a comet, then as an asteroid, as it did not show a fuzzy coma, the discovery of OUMUAMUA was an oddity, as it did not fit the typical patterns of objects in our solar system. Despite observational efforts with telescopes at Green Bank, West Virginia, and Allen, California, no signals or communications from the object were detected. In contrast, the other detected object, 2I Borisov, was easier to understand than its cosmic companion. This interesting comet, composed of a mixture of water, dust, and carbon monoxide similar to that found at the periphery of the solar system, had a visible tail and was more in line with specific expectations. However, 2I Borisov seemed even more mysterious in comparison. It is argued that its origin comes from an ancient solar system that was in orbit around a red dwarf. This is a type of stars of low luminosity and common in our galaxy. Based on its velocity and trajectory, an international team of researchers has theorized that it possibly arose near the white dwarf Ross 573, located in a region of space about 629 trillion kilometers away from the Sun. Their hypothesis suggests that it was ejected into space about 900,000 years ago as a result of a violent collision between three large objects in this celestial area. Although some have even put forward the idea that it could be an extraterrestrial civilization observing us, it is more plausible that it is a natural object. Nevertheless, there is the possibility that an advanced alien civilization has built a spacecraft capable of going unnoticed by the naked eye of humans. However, this is mere speculation, and there is no conclusive evidence in this regard. Let us know your opinion in the comments box. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will be seeing you in the next time around.